Peace to all of the kings and queens that's out there. This is your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher, and we are BACKAGAIN on the #1 informative show here in the Midwest, the MOSHOW Chicago. And if this is your first time watching the Mo Show, I highly encourage you to continue to watching the show and invite others to watch it as well. You will always LEARN something on this SHOW. Okay? I want to thank you all for tuning in. And if this is your first time watching the Mo Show, I highly encourage you to continue to watch it. And I just want to briefly talk to you about something real quick. And it's about the violence. Why we can't shut off death, because there was 42 killings and 8 shootings in the city of Chicago over Labor Day weekend. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, none whatsoever. We have gone outrageous with the death that we have heaped upon ourselves. I mean, we don't even talk anymore. We just bang, bang, shoot them. How many times, how many more times is this death going to have to continue? 15-year-old boy, 15 years old, got gunned down. Gunned down. And the age is getting younger and younger and younger and younger. And the youngest one that I've ever heard of was Yummy. And I'm sure all of you all remember Yummy as well. That little kid, he was 11 years old. And they executed him. That's right. The same people that say that he was in the fold of, or they were in the same fold, but he was a little peewee, they still got him. They still got him, and that was a couple of years ago. Sadly, we have not changed the way that we have approached one another. There has to be another way to resolve our problems as young black men and young black women, besides going to get a gun and shooting some person. When you shoot someone that look like you. You don't shoot someone that don't look like you. You don't shoot those who are making the laws. You don't shoot those who got their foot on your neck. You don't shoot those who wrongly imprison you. You don't shoot those who wrongly accuse you and place you behind bars. You don't do that. Not realizing that the same person that you're shooting has the very same problems that you do. Sadly. And you know what else is sad? I haven't got anybody who said that they need some type of remedial course in math, history, reading. Are you serious? Are you serious? I know a lot of people out there who can't do that, but they won't even invite themselves to get some free education that I'm offering on my time. But they'll listen to the garbage box. They'll listen to the garbage box, but can't spell what the garbage box is saying. They can just listen, but don't spell. I'm just saying. I've spoke to all of these young men and young women who want to go to college and things like that, and they can't read or write on that level. And I be real with them, and I tell them that you're not ready for that. You are not ready for that. Some of them understand, some of them don't. But for those who don't understand how important reading and math is, I highly recommend that you reassess your thinking or reevaluate your decision into not wanting to continue to learn how to read and do math. People can cheat you out your money. People can have you sign anything. Sign your life away. You don't know because you can't read. The only thing that I have seen that over the course of the last couple of years that young black men and young black women have been great at is killing one another. And they are the #1 fans of listening to garbage. They are the #1 fans of listening to garbage. I'm just saying. Like I said in one of my prior videos, watch different programming for 3 days, 4 days. Watch some Smithsonian Channel. Watch the History Channel. Watch the NGC, National Geographic Channel. Watch that for a couple of days without all of the silly nonsense that they got on BT, MTV. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and focus on those couple of channels that I just prescribed for you for a couple of days, and let's see what your attitude is like. Let's see what individuals, your children, if you prescribe those channels for them, see what they are like. And I guarantee you, you will have a different outcome. But I'm not going to keep you long. But like I said, these killings has got to stop. We have become the #1 murderers of ourselves. We have become the #1 murderers of ourselves. Are you safe where you live at? That was another one of my videos that I did somewhere down the line. You have to check it out, but it's entitled, Are You Safe Where You Live At? And for most black people here in America, the answer to that is no. Now, that's not the white man's fault. That's the black man and black woman's fault. That they can't live peacefully in their own neighborhood. That's not the white man's fault. That's your fault. So let's get it together and stop all of this madness. And let's bring about some type of unity. However, it seems that when unity comes about, positive people get killed and other people don't do anything about it. Case in point, those 2 young ladies that got killed in Chicago, that was stopping the violence on that corner, got killed. And another young lady in Milwaukee that was working diligently to stop the violence got gunned down doing the same thing. No white person did that. It was someone who looked just like her. Who looked just like her. Sad. Can we cut off the violence? Can we break this cycle of ignorance? Because if we don't, this next generation, they're going to be killing us. They're going to be killing us. They're going to be killing their parents. They're going to be killing their uncles, their cousins, their grandparents. You have children right now killing their grandparents, robbing their grandparents, beating their grandparents, stealing their bank cards. Not to mention all of the other crazy stuff that you got going on in the world, like the white lady who is trying to get the baby through the airport. Do you see the type of society that we're living in? If it takes a village to raise a child, then black people, we must stand up and raise our children collectively to stop the violence. When those young women got killed by some stupid culprit, same thing with Nipsey Hussle. Got killed doing something positive, and he was on his way to have a meeting with the police captains and things like that to stop the gang violence there in LA. Crazy. Crazy. How many of you out there will put your life on the line to stop the violence? How many of you out there would take time to teach a young person? How many of you would take the time to reevaluate your own thinking and get your own house in order so that you can become a better neighborhood, a better community? If you clean up where you live at, you don't have to move anywhere or run to somewhere where you're not wanted. You can resurrect your own self and your own community right where you're at with powerful, positive energy and action. I'm not going to keep you. I got to get out of here. Me, Big Taz, got some things going on. And like I said, we are at Big Taz Studio. Yes. And for you, those of you who know Big Taz, this young man has come a long, long, long way, and I'm very proud of him. So big ups and thumbs to you, Big Taz. And be looking out for some videos that we're about to shoot. That's right. back in the videos again. He got lots of students that are very talented, that are bright, and they got good music. So with that, you all, I'm going to get out of here, and I will be seeing you all later. Stop the violence. Shut the violence off, black people. Shut the violence off. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. You know, like the Kit Kat commercial. Give me a break. Give me a break. Black people should give themselves a break from the violence and the killing. It's your brother 13th letter to the cipher. Remember to stay away from the po-po. Don't drink and drive. Don't be smoking weed while you driving your car. And have some love and respect for yourself. 13th letter to the cipher coming to you from Big Taz Studio.